him up and let the motor say. We can hook him up, but I'ma break the chain. Hold up, traffic, I'm overlay, and I'm twisting up. We go truck gang down the way up with a pair of big guns raining from the backside, burning the back. Try cigarette on that, sipping off a bottle of shine, easy to make right. Got time to play my floorboard, my gear shifting like a chain link. Attitude so strong cold, this Steve McMahon trying to stop me. I'm a rare breed, the albino buck, so white that I'm looking like blank space. I bring that fire with Ocean Boy, like two boys with that shine. Boy, got a 6-gun rocking out hollow tips, thick girls coming out them hollow tips. Got a chain in my boots, it's block shit, straight black on black like cash. Did you see that smoke from a 50 miles on? One North Carolina to the redneck zone. Cornfield bound with the flame to the drum to the radio pop when the kids down road. Big old truck came down the way up with a pair of big guns raining from the backside, burning the back, dry cigarette on that, sipping off a bottle of shine, easy to make right. Big old truck came down the way up with a pair of big guns raining from the backside, burning the back, dry cigarette on that, sipping off a bottle of shine, easy to make right.
What's up, everybody? I hope everybody having a wonderful Saturday. Sorry I haven't been on like I should. I just want to go ahead and apologize real quick. Had some stuff going on. As you tell, the room's been painted. The stuff's been taken down behind me. There's a lot of stuff that's got to be finished yet. But we're back in here. I want to get some stuff off my mind here. And it's been a while coming. And I ain't seen no videos on this in a while. Really haven't. A lot of people have voiced their opinions on what's been happening around the country, you know, due to cops and the riots. And, I spoke a little bit about that as well. But some been eating at me for a while. And I can't sit back and not say something. Okay? I really can't. Because, number one, there was things that's done that should have never been done at all. Basically, the thing is, statues been fucked with. One of the statues got their heads cut off. Statues are coming down. People are hating on the Confederate flag. All this is going on. Okay? And a lot of people ain't got the nerves to say this. But y'all, the ones who doing this, need to really step back. And I don't give a shit if you're black, you're Mexican, you're Cuban. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't see color. I see everybody equal. Okay? Equal rights. All that shit. But when you fuck with heritage, statues that's been there for years. Been there for years. And y'all want to take it down. Y'all want to hit on a Confederate flag. Y'all want to add all this negativity about statues and flags and everything else. Well, let me tell you. You guys don't understand how upsetting and disappointed with that I am with all this bullshit. It's very disappointing. You see, in the United States of America, we have the right to fly our flags. We have a right to have our statues up. We have the right to teach our kids about the Bible, worship the way we choose, how we choose, the places we choose to worship. We have the place where we can bear arms. Okay? Our commandments. We have all that right. Now, I'm going to bring something that's going to hurt your feelings a little bit. And I don't give a shit if I hurt your feelings. Okay? I don't. But let's just say, for all you people that come from Mexico, Cuba, what if we tell you you can't fly your flags in our country? Hell, even the Jamaican people. What if we tell you you can't worship who you guys worship? What if we come in your home and take your pride possession? Let's just use, for example, a baby book, and tell you can't show it to people no more. Now, you guys will be highly upset. You have every right to be. So do we. Okay? A lot of us white folks don't say a whole lot. We keep our mouth shut. A lot of us work our asses off. Yeah, we fly our flags. Yeah, we get blistered ass fucking drunk on some days. Yeah, we shoot our guns. But we also fly our flags with pride, and we understand what those statues mean. And we want those statues there. It's a part of history. All y'all are trying to rewrite the fucking book. All y'all want to erase history. All y'all want to say the Confederate flag is racist. Have you ever looked at the meaning of a Confederate flag? The Confederate flag is just not racism at all. It's not. The Confederate flag has to do something with the churches. Okay? The churches of the South. Okay? So before you guys open your mouth and hate on a flag, won't you open up your phone? Because I know each one of y'all have phones. Won't you look up the meaning of a Confederate flag? Won't you look up all those statues that y'all were trying to take down? Won't you look those people up and see why they were put in statues? Why it's such an honor to have them before you try to take them down? Before you try to cut a soldier's head off. You start looking shit up and start realizing that what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is not right. And as I said in my last video, there's a time we all, as one, start coming together as United States citizens and start standing up and start fixing this country. Y'all all trying to tear it apart. For what? For y'all own pleasure? Then y'all want to ban cops. You know what cops do for you? You know, it's been put out that the truck drivers will not deliver to places where the police are banned. And they have that right. So when you don't get your food delivered to you, and when you have nothing to go to the grocery store and pick up, maybe y'all get it through your goddamn skull that the things that we have in this great state of the United States are put there for a fucking reason. It's not meant to fucking be torn down or fucking apart. But some of y'all seem to think that it's right for y'all to do that. It's not. Because if you look at, take it and put it in the shoes on your foot, how would you feel if somebody did those things to your shit or to your statues that you have that means the world to you, and they just come and destroy it? They break it. You wouldn't like that too much. Now, some of y'all out there done hearing about it. Yeah, you do. I am too. But in a simple fact, there's some part of me feels like I gotta say it. What I'm saying today. Y'all really, really, truly need to step back and understand there's things that you cannot change. There's things that you can change. And destroying something is not one of them. If you have the right to vote, you have the right to put a president in office that you're choosing. No, not all the votes will go in everybody's favor. Hell, I voted and my president wasn't in the White House. Okay? Suck it up, Buttercup. It's part of life. Life ain't fair. But you see, the problem is this country got shut down due to this COVID-19. People were out of work. Trump put y'all's checks in y'all's hands to buy food, to pay your bills, do what you choose with that money. Yes, it comes out of tax money every year. Yes, you're going to have to pay those taxes regardless. Okay? But instead of tearing the country apart even more after this COVID-19, y'all, the Hornets that came from Japan, all these things are wrapped down and flip this country inside and out. Instead of standing together and fighting as a whole, we're fighting for each other. We ain't got to fight each other. The fuck do we got to fight each other for? We're all, as Upchurch says, we're all fighting to get to a common ground. But right now, y'all bleed in anger and hate. And y'all ain't getting nowhere. Y'all sitting there spinning and in neutral and ain't even have it in drive yet. Y'all need to start stopping and thinking before y'all do. As your mama and daddy should have taught y'all. Stop fighting amongst each other and let's start standing what is right and start standing together as a whole and fix what we have done. And let's get past this bunch of bullshit and start getting somewhere and bonding with one another. Get to know somebody. Don't be too quick to judge. Actually read the book. Get to know that person inside and out. Not all cops are bad. Not all people are bad. But once you get to know an individual, most of the time you find a good thing inside of a person. I have. Believe it or not, I have two people that mean the world to me as far as friendship. Outside of everybody else, that are my friends that I love to death. Some of them even family. But the two people taught me that. I've been talking to them about everything that I my thoughts, my what I'm saying today. I talked to them about it. And they agree of everything I'm saying. And sometimes getting to know that person like I did Amy and Judy and William, those people that I talk to on some way on certain basis, they have a disability that they can't control. But in the same sense, they don't stop them. They have a beauty within. Inside of them, there's something that is very special. They make me smile. They make me laugh. They make me feel good about my own self. And when I'm feeling down, they bring me back up. Try to get to know these people one-on-one before you actually judge that person. Sit down and have a conversation with them. Let them know that, you care for them. Show them love. Show them mercy. Because I guarantee you, if you show them love and mercy, you'll get that 10 times fold. And I always said that. You have to find a beauty within a person. And you can't always judge that person just by the outside. Because sometimes, guys, a person can be butt-ass fucking ugly. But what's on the inside is very beautiful. I learned that. And sometimes a beauty that's on the outside is not so beautiful on the inside. Y'all had to understand that people have their jobs to do. You have to understand the things that are here as far as statues, flags, you name it, was put here for a reason. You shouldn't tamper with all that just because of your thoughts. Hell, you may have a group of people, but all y'all groups are just hating on all people like me and a few other of us that have the beauty, that loves what statues and that flag means. And y'all just hating on it. And two, the people that y'all are hating on, you got to realize that that's your brother and sister in Christ. Because the Creator created us. So before you hate on somebody, make sure you do your research on that person. Make sure you find out why shit was in place before you tear it down. Because I'm going to tell you, a lot of us Americans that do what we're supposed to do, y'all are making it look bad on us. And I'm about damn tired of it. I really am. It is time for the United States to get back on its feet and do what we're supposed to do as citizens and understand what that back of that dollar bill says and understand why it's there. Says United, it said on the thing says God we trust. We should start trusting God and start putting Bibles back in school. Start getting our country back in order. Stop hating on everybody. Stop hating on the flag. Stop tearing down statues. Start putting everything back where we had it in the beginning. Because if we don't, this country would be falling apart. This country would be in a worse shape than we are right now. Worse shape. And I'm sure that a lot of us rednecks, country boys, whatever you want to call it, be toting pistols. And if you let it go too far, let it go too far. I guarantee you, the Senate will try to take our guns. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to answer for everybody that's like me and others. You got a cold day in hell if y'all try to take our guns. Y'all have a fight in your hands. Just saying. Take that. Take my message that I left you today. Think about them. Rehearse them. We watch this video. I don't care. It's time for us to stand up together. It's time to put United States where it belongs. Stop hating on people. Put our statues back up. Put our Bibles back in school. Raise our kids the way they're supposed to be raised and not little hellions. And start acting right. Start being proud of who you are, where you come from, and let everybody else do the same. And instead of hating on everybody else, actually stand for to get together and let's get through this awful time in the United States as a whole. And quit bitching about all these little details and shit when you have the right to vote. You have that right to select what kind of shit goes on in the United States. It is up to us to vote, and they tally the votes to put whoever they want or whoever we want in the White House. Can't win them all the time, bro. If your president's not in office, you're just gonna have to suck it up and say, "Yeah, he's my president," and stop hating on Trump just because he's in the White House right now. Next voting's coming. People ask me all the time, Brian, who you think's gonna go into the White House? Well, way I see it, way I see a bunch of people, and to listen to a lot of people, Trump will be in another 4 years, whatever the term is. But then again, That could change. My stat is I don't want Hillary Clinton to be our president. I'm sorry. I definitely don't want Joe Biden at all. And far as the old man, I can't think of his damn name. Um, I don't want him in there neither. He's too damn old. You put him in the White House, it stresses the fuck out. So who do we have? We have Trump. And as far as I know, there's a dude that is gay running for president, but he's out of Minnesota. So we have two of them. I don't know nothing about the gay dude. Okay? I don't know much about him. But it could be a toss up. But I'm going to go vote like I'm supposed to do. And we'll see what the election is for this year. And see who is our next president. But all this bullshit needs to stop. We need to start standing together and become as one. Now, and also, reason I'm making this video, I want to wish all you fathers out there a happy Father's Day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day. I hope you enjoy your kids, your wife. I hope y'all do it, grill out and have some fun, sit by the pool, drinking your martinis and smoking you smoke you a doobie and have a smile on your face. Just remember, be that lighthouse. Let light in. Because you always got somebody watching. You always got somebody that's always looking up to you. You may not know it, but it's time for you to understand. If you have kids, or if you're a kid yourself, you looked up to your mom and dad. They got to set a good example for you. And I know some of the parents are worse than kids, but it's up to us kids to straighten their parents out if they are not on some narrow path. But you know how you do that? You be the example. You lead, but you lead them down the right path. You make the change for yourself. And the people who love you and care about you, and you see that they see that you're making that change and they think you're doing the right thing, they'll follow. Don't be the follower. Be the leader. All y'all leaders, would y'all have a beautiful Saturday. Look yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself you're beautiful. You're one of a kind. You're a sexy motherfucker. And just know that I love each and one of you guys. Make sure you go check out Two Wheels Dipper. Make sure you check out Hillbillies Inc. Always go check out my boy. I think he still has his YouTube channel up. Was it Blue Collar Dipper, Blue Collar Bandit, Pissed Off Redneck? Yeah, I ain't saying his name in a while. I ain't seen him in a while, but I know he's watching. He watches all my videos. Great friend of mine. I love him to death. If you're watching this, Pissed Off Redneck, I miss you, Bubba. Miss talking to you. Drop me a line. Let me know how you doing. But till next time, y'all, keep it between the lines. And if you're drinking this weekend, make sure you call your DD. I don't want nobody up in the pokey. And stay away from the wrong crowds. You know, stay true to those roots. Stay country. You know, you are who you associate. Just remember that. You around shitty ass people doing bad things, you're going to become the shitty ass person and doing the wrong things. Just remember that. I love you. I ain't gonna take much of your time. I just want to go ahead and drop this video off to you guys. I appreciate every one of y'all. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the loyal fans, the OG of the channel. It wasn't for some of you guys, like the Two Wheel Dippers, the Hillbillies Inc., the Blue Collars, Dipper, Blue Collar Bandit, Amy, the Hillbilly Brothers, Stagnation, the Real Shane Show, Mix Redneck, Buck Forest, Echoes, all y'all. Appreciate staying with me. I love y'all sexy motherfuckers. I owe it to you guys to follow me over here. If I shout your name out, I appreciate you. Y'all go give them a follow. They're worth every bit of it. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her. Follow each one of them. Let them know I sent you. Good night. God bless you.